Good morning.
Morning, good morning.
Now I'm the one in
Well,
the
it's
dark.
afternoon here.
Yeah. Well, it's
How are
starting
you?
to get light. It was dark when I first called you, and now it's starting to get light here. So,
It's light here, but very cloudy. Hope you can see me clearly, but I think it's much better than the last time we spoke.
and I'm
Ah,
sorry.
come
I
on.
thought, well, I had you, and it was maybe we could lighten it.
Hello?
And oops, are you there?
Hello?
Hi, can you hear me? Robert, can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
I can. I think there's a lot of network issues. There's a lot of rain. I don't know if it has affected the network.
Oh, does that happen? Let me
Yeah, it does at
see.
times, yeah.
I have a lot uploading too. Let me make sure everything's okay on my end. I was doing some. Okay. So, yes, I'm sorry. Thank you for agreeing to chat with me again.
No problem, no problem.
Yeah,
But I agree, yeah. It's much better now with the brightness.
it is, but I thought, well, I had you and let's just do it last time. And I'm glad we
Yeah.
did because everybody loves you now. They're all like, "Oh, Robert, get
Oh,
another interview with him in the light. It's so dark." So,
okay.
yeah, so
I hope I can replicate
yeah,
that
no.
last one.
Well, and we're working on new things, and it turns out we probably won't use the video anyways. We're using
Ah,
photos and quotes. They told me yesterday afternoon, for
okay.
everyone.
Ah,
But we said, well, let's just get it just in case because sometimes we change things up.
mm.
So no pressure, no
Okay.
worries. You look worried.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I was just trying to check anything in the connection to see if anything is stopping the internet. I don't want it to disconnect in the middle of the call.
Yeah. So
Mm.
let me see. Okay, good. I got out of that. Okay, I closed everything on my end too, just to make sure. Let me shut down Skype. So, all right, Robert. So I'm going to pretend that I know nothing about you,
Okay.
which feels awkward. But if you can sort of, again, say your name and, hi, my name is Robert. I live in Kenya. And the metabolic factor is, and then share your thoughts.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go for it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna mute this time.
I will.
All right.
But when
Okay.
you start, I'll mute.
All right. Hi everyone. My name is Robert Bell. I live in Kenya, and the metabolic factor is just the game changer that everyone needs in their life.
I like it. Okay, awesome. And so, can you share with me again, sort of where you were before? I love how you were talking about you were sort of this fitness junkie,
Yeah.
and you never really believed that nutrition was the answer. And so, I'd love to sort of hear more about that again.
Okay. All right. Before I got to the metabolic factor, I would say I was a gym enthusiast. I was a fitness guru. I loved exercising. I could exercise twice a day. I would try new moves. I've done everything: weightlifting, aerobics, Zumba, Roomba, Tumba, yoga, whatever you want to call it. I've done it. I was a junior pro athlete, but then I got injured, so I was very much into exercise. But I never thought more about nutrition. I just thought nutrition was taking my supplements, taking protein, and that was it. I really didn't believe or was convinced that nutrition could have an impact on my weight or anything like that.
And then what? Then what changed your mind?
So what changed my mind is after getting married for a few years, having children, that target market of mid 30s, you're looking at yourself like, can I ever go back to my glory days, of looking fit and being young? And I made a commitment. I told myself, I'm going to commit to making this change and I'm going to go outside my comfort zone. And my comfort zone was just exercise, no nutrition. So I decided to go outside my comfort zone, but I made a commitment to myself that I'm not going to do it just to check a box or tick the box. I wanted to do it wholeheartedly and convinced. So I signed up for an online diploma in diet and nutrition. I needed to understand how can this actually work. Do I need to starve myself? And I mean, I loved my food. I love eating. So to tell me to restrict it and eat salads, no way. So I did that. I decided to do a diploma in nutrition and diet. And that's where I was just before I started Metabolic Factor.
And so, what made you decide you wanted to buy the Metabolic Factor? You know, as you watched the advertising, or you know, what about it seemed like it would work to you?
Okay. So what was the game changer for me in deciding to actually start this program is I had just finished my diploma, I had gotten new information about how fats work, how we're so sugar prone and everything. And I follow a page called Fit Life, Drew Canoli, and he sent a link about a program that is heavily focused on diet and nutrition that could just do wonders for people. I saw the photos, skeptical of course, 100%, and then there was a long write up, and that just turned me off. But then the write up was specific to what I studied in my diploma, so I was intrigued because now it was talking about real biological and scientific reasons why the program works. So I read every single sentence and letter. I didn't even look at the photos. I wasn't, because I was convinced if this program can actually do this, I was sold that it can actually get done.
I have to tell you, I've been interviewing a lot of people lately as we update our testimonials, and I'm starting the Metabolic Factor next week with my husband.
Awesome.
I mean, I've done our workout things, but I've never done the Factor. Yeah. And I'm hearing all of your stories, and I said to my husband, I'm like, okay, let's do this. It's right after Halloween here, so giving up sugar is hard. Yeah, I'm like, why are we starting this now? But I'm really excited. So it's so fun to hear. Oh. Are you there? There. Okay, you're back. Hi.
I've been here.
You could hear me?
Aimlessly, yeah.
Oh, funny. You just went dark, so I thought, just wait till he comes back. Okay. So anyway, so I'm excited. So thank you to you and all the others who are sharing their story, because it's now motivating us to try it. So I'm excited and terrified because everyone says the first week you're miserable, or at least the first couple days. So I'm not really excited about that. So if you could share with me sort of how it was doing the program. How did you feel while you were doing it? What were your thoughts, during the time?
Yeah. All right. Of course, the initial phase, the initial week is difficult. It's. I often say it's like starting a new program is like pregnancy. You're excited to make the announcement. I'm starting this thing, but then when you hit that midpoint of the first trimester, you're like, what have I gotten myself into? So I had asked that question because the meal prep was strenuous. Getting the ingredients. You have to change where you shop, how you shop, you source for your ingredients, preparing everything. But I decided to do it with intent. So I did the tricks. I stuck the menu up in my house. I did everything. I checked it every day. I followed. I said I'm going to commit myself to the program 100%, and I'm going to trust the process. So what got me through it is trusting the process, because I was convinced biologically and scientifically this could actually work. So I just decided to trust the process and trust the expert and put myself in a vulnerability point. So I made myself vulnerable. Of course, not every meal was perfect at start, but I said I'm going to trust the process, and I did it. So for me, that's what it is. And I know everyone goes to that point where your salads are total failures sometimes. You cheat on one meal or something. For me, my first meal was New Year's Day. Very crazy. I'm totally misinformed. So we had family gatherings, and there was just so much carbs. I succumbed. I ate. But I trusted the process, and I kept going.
And it still worked. Even though you had setbacks, it still worked for you. Is that right?
Yes, even if I had the setbacks, it still worked. And it worked because there was that coach who, you didn't see the coach, but those daily emails, because I committed to read my emails daily. If it meant reducing my time on social media, I read my emails daily. I said, don't worry if you messed up. Don't worry if you're feeling this way. You're still on the right track. So I trusted my coach, and yeah.
That's awesome. You're inspiring me now. Now I'm just asking for myself. Yeah. I'm going to show this video to my husband when he wakes up, of course. So Oh, what was I going to say? Okay. Oh, so how soon in did you think you started to see results, and what were those results?
From what I can recall, I didn't see results, but people saw results by day 7. Noticeable results. People really started complimenting. Your face is looking nice. Have you lost weight by day 7? And that it's good, but it's also very bad because after you've messed up a few times, it's your first week. You've not even gotten to your first carb feast on day 10. You're like, are people messing with me? Did people know I'm doing this program? So it's kind of nostalgic because you're like, really, I'm not feeling the difference. But right on time, I think on that day 7 is where the coach says, look, this is a program that's going to change your lifestyle, so don't expect to lose 10 kgs in 3 weeks. I mean, so I decided to manage my expectations, and I saw results by day 7. Definitely by day 12, again, I saw more results. By day 21, I could see the results. I was convinced by day 21 that things had changed because the clothes test, yeah, what the pants that I wore at the start couldn't fit by day 21.
And that's a short time, and I feel like too, it's a short time, but you did it in a healthy way. Some people do
Mm-hmm.
these extreme diets, where you said before, like, what was the right way to do? Was to starve myself? Was that the right way? And
Mm-hmm.
so, can you talk a little bit, because of your diploma and you're going through this? How was it? Did you feel like you needed to starve yourself to do all this, or do you feel like you did this in a healthy way to get such extreme results? Or not extreme, I shouldn't say that, but to
Yeah.
get such positive results? Was it interesting you didn't have to starve yourself?
Yeah. I think what informed my results is because I had really struggled with the diet part of it. Even though I just did my diploma in nutrition and diet, knowing the information and doing it is very different, totally different. What informed my results is that I started to focus on the other facets of the program. I started to do my sleep, my I decided to change my lifestyle. So I knew that my weak point was diet, so I decided to strengthen the other areas. Sleep, I was very committed with it. I slept on time, started to sleep earlier, manage my energy, look at my mood. So that's what helped, and I think that's the game changer. That's what I said, that the metabolic factor is a game changer because it's not just about the diet, it looks at you holistically. So for me, that's what got it through. And just to go back about the results, noticing results wasn't just about physical appearance, but even how I'd eat. By day 4, I think I would take a smoothie in the morning, and that takes me for almost 10, 12 hours, and I was full. I literally went down to 2 meals a day because I was just full. I would have my smoothie, salad, and that's it. At night, I didn't eat. It even caused fights in my house. My wife thought that I was eating somewhere else because I just literally could not eat dinner. So those were the changes that I noticed and kept me going. So I didn't feel like I had to starve myself. I was full and satisfied. Had a lot of energy.
Yeah, and so in addition to your pants not fitting, what were some of the other benefits? You just mentioned energy, so if you could sort of share what other benefits you got.
Okay. Apart from the pants test, the biggest benefit I got was a shift in my mindset. I broke that point. I burst through that barrier point that I could actually do it, that resilience. And it translated into my sleep. For the first time in years, I had restful sleep. I've started having restful sleep, and it's continued. And I was at a very stressful time in my job. My job was so stressful, I actually left it afterwards because I was like, this is not good for my health. I actually just left that job. So even in the midst of that stress, I slept well. The program helped me sleep so well because of the diet, the sleep, managing the mood and the energy and everything.
And you're right, sleep is amazing. And you're a parent, and so you can
Mm-hmm.
appreciate those times too when we didn't get any sleep.
Yeah, yeah.
Your youngest, what, 2 years old? Is he
Youngest,
two?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, you're still probably not getting a whole, you're getting woken up from him in the night. Okay, let's see.
Yep.
Let me just check. What would you say to, how would you describe this program to a friend?
The way I describe this program to a friend is it's not a diet program, it's not a nutrition program, it's not a weight loss program. It's a program that helps you with your diet. It's a program that helps you to lose weight. But it's much more than that. It's a program that changes your lifestyle. It's not a short-lived thing that you do for 3 weeks and forget about it. It totally changes your lifestyle. That's what it did for me, not just me, but my immediate family. Because every day we have our smoothies. It's been 2 years now. We still have our smoothies. It changed our lifestyle and the way in which we look at our health. So it's not about losing the weight. Those are the outcomes of the program. It's more than that. It's about challenging yourself and giving you that mental stamina, that mental resilience that you can actually do this.
In 2 years, that's a long time. You know, a lot of people do something and then at the end they go, okay, that's done. And then they move on to something else or they gain the weight back. Can you
Yeah.
sort of share with me, something about, I've been living this lifestyle now for 2 years or something with, I started this 2 years ago and in that 2 years, and whatever you think is appropriate.
Okay. So I did the program 2 years ago, and I changed my lifestyle. And it's been 2 years on, and I have no issues. Actually, I still get stressed in a good way, because there are times I don't exercise still, and I still lose weight. And I just have no idea how that happens. Case in point, as recent as 3 weeks ago, I decided to go shopping again for clothes. I bought a pair of jeans, pants, trousers, all sorts of things. 2 weeks later, they were big. I kid you not. So this thing just continues to happen every day because of the lifestyle that I've adopted. The clothes are very big. I actually tried to get a refund back. I didn't get it. So just on a light note, that it's a lifestyle, and I just keep seeing the results every time. Until people are actually worried right now about me. But I'm in good health.
And it's funny because I think there have been two women that I just interviewed last week that said, can you please ask Dr. Johnny how I can stop losing the weight?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, well, I actually sent Johnny an email. Let me see if he responded because it was so funny. She said, please, I'm healthy. I feel good.
Yeah,
She said, but it
yeah,
still just comes off. She doesn't,
yeah, yeah.
and so a very similar story to yours. Oh, let's see. Here's what Johnny says. Sorry,
I've
if you,
joined the gym to start lifting weights to get more bulky, because I just don't know what to do.
yes. Okay, let's see. He says, this is what Johnny says. Okay. This is the exact same problem Dr. Dean Rafflock's wife, Steph. Okay, he's one of our other doctors. Let's see. Did factor, okay, she simply adjusted her carbs, started eating more lentils and beans during the week. I would suggest a careful addition of more slow burning carbs, lentils, beans, oatmeal, gradually till you get where you want to be. So he said Dr. Dean's wife, she doesn't even have to do it just on carb day. I think Stephanie started adding a few extra carb meals like what I described during the week as well. Let me know if that helps. Warmly, Dr. Johnny. So that's Johnny's
Response.
advice. Yeah,
I
response.
did that. I did that. Added
Yeah,
more carbs even in the week. Still not working.
still no. Well,
Oh, can I give you a soundbite on that? Sorry.
yeah,
You're trying so much
Robert,
energy on
remember
that.
you're like my dream come true. Yes, just let me mute
Let me
myself
give you a
and
soundbite.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. With the metabolic factor, a lot of times people do a program, they forget about it, and they're very worried about what will happen afterwards. I think sometimes in life we worry too much what will happen after. Let's do it and get it done. So I decided to test the program. And I ate pizza. I had a pizza day every week for 6 months. Like, my budget was crazy. I had pizza day and a junk food day for 6 months, and I still continued to lose weight. I didn't do it because I had the craving, but I wanted to check the resilience of my body, and my body had come to such a point that it just knew how to work on it. It went to my glycogen stores. I ate pizza every day, every week. Sorry, one day every week. I told my family, this is gonna be a pizza day, and I still continue to lose weight, and it's good. So I'm totally convinced that it's gonna be very difficult for me to go back where I was. So it's a game changer.
And how does that feel? Like, how can you imagine going back to 3 years ago? How can you share with me how that feels or that thought of like going back?
The thought of going back 3 years ago is a nightmare. When you're living it, it doesn't feel like a nightmare, but compared to where I am now, it's a nightmare. And I do not want to go anywhere close there. But I'm also not paranoid where one day will lead me there. It's a series of days and months and years. and it would be it's impossible. I can confidently say it's impossible for me to get back there. Impossible.
And this is what I love about this program. You think it's only 22 days, and I'm
Yeah.
hearing people's stories so similar to yours, where it just taught them just enough, and it trained their body just enough to
Mm-hmm.
work efficiently. So let me just check my notes here on our first call and see if there's anything.
Anything that we didn't capture, yeah. Can't remember.
I don't know. I don't remember either. Oops, let me see. Of course, I mean, not that I want to put any words in your mouth.
Hmm?
Okay, let's see. Mr. Robert, where are you? RobertBelle. I like your name too. It's such a smooth name. Okay. I don't know. I'm sure we. Oh, can you say just one more time? I love how you say what people said about you. I love how you said, like, people didn't really believe that this was, they sort of felt like this was another one of your fads, so to speak,
Oh, okay.
that, like,
Yeah.
Oh, you look great, but okay, we know that this one's going to be like the others and it's going to come back. And so if you can just speak to that a little bit more, that would be great.
Okay. So in my weight loss journey, my body is very responsive. So I could lose weight very quickly, and I can also gain it back very quickly. So if I'm on a workout program, I definitely lose the weight. Uh, but if I stop 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I gain even more weight back. So people started to notice that this is not looking like that previous one, because I was losing weight. It was very systematically. I looked toned still. I didn't, look like there was fat hanging or something. And that's a concern some people have asked me. So when you did that, did you have to go into a surgery after to, tuck in your tummy or anything? I was like, no. So, when people started to see that weight loss, they could see it's not just a weight loss. They saw it's a new me coming out, like I was cocooning. Woo!
I can see why you're a motivational speaker. Because I'm like, what is he going to say next? What,
I
what sort
know.
of, like, thing is going to come out of his mouth? I love it. You're very expressive. And so, Robert, I thank you. Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank
Yeah,
you. I appreciate it so much. And I like
you're
your
welcome.
glasses. Now that I can
Oh,
see them
thanks.
in the daylight, those are cool
Yeah,
glasses. Yeah,
nice.
I like them.
I
They
had to
look
get
good.
new glasses. Can I tell you that? Okay, it's not a soundbite, but honestly,
Yeah.
it got so bad. My face shrunk so much, I had to change my glasses because the other pair I had would just fall off. Yeah, because
That's the
when
first time
Dr.
I've
Johnny,
heard that one.
yeah, when Dr. Johnny would say measure your neck, I was like, why would you measure your neck? It's not possible for you to get a smaller neck. Unless you're weightlifting, you can get bigger neck. But I see why, because my glasses just shoop. I had to adjust them. I had to get a new pair. They just fell off.
Like, I wonder, like, wait. Oh gosh, I just saw my hair. See, I didn't do anything this morning. I just got out of bed.
Okay. Okay,
Like,
I'll give you a soundbite on that. I
okay.
promise I'll give you a soundbite on
Yes.
that. Yeah. So with this program, not only was my weight loss so visible and noticeable and sometimes annoying, my face shrunk so much that my glasses fell off. I had to get them adjusted. And one pain that this program has brought to me is that I lost my wedding ring. I lost weight in my fingers till my wedding ring fell off and I didn't even realize. It used to fall off like if I was talking to someone, and since I do a lot of speaking, the ring would fall off. I was like, oh man. And I told myself I'm gonna keep wearing it. And now I've lost my wedding ring. Yeah, because I lost so much. My fingers just shrunk. So I've lost my wedding ring. I don't know where I lost it or how or when. It just went. I just woke up one day. I was like, "Where's my ring?" It's gone.
Well, now I feel sad. Oh no.
So tell Dr. Johnny he needs to look for a
That's
budget
right.
that
He
can
owes you
refund
a
my
ring.
wedding.
Oh no.
Hello,
Yeah. Oh, are you there?
hello.
Robert, can
Ah,
you hear
come on.
me? Can you hear me?
I lost you for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, I just see myself. I'm like, wow, I'm not a morning
No worries.
girl. Mornings are not my
Yeah.
thing. And to get up in the dark when my whole family, even the dog didn't get up with me this
Ah,
morning. So,
yeah.
Yeah. Well, Robert, thank you again.
No problem. All right.
Thank you. And do you do the workouts, right?
Yeah, I did them. I did all of them. Well, the ones
Okay.
that I know.
Because we don't pay for our testimonials because we want them to be authentic. But maybe
Yeah.
now that you're my friend, I will gift you one. We've got some coming up, so I'm gonna have
Nice.
to remember a new one coming out in end of January that I think you'd be really interested in.
Great. Great.
So I'm gonna hook you up with that, but
Hook
not
me
for
up.
this testimonial, but because I know you now. So I don't. I just want to be very clear.
Hook me up. I'm willing to come and even be one of the guys in the videos.
Yeah. Oh, that would be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Like, hey,
yeah,
you're a
yeah.
real person. Yeah.
Mm, mm.
Yeah. That's cool.
But
I'm
yeah, but tell
excited.
Dr. John he owes me a wedding ring. My wife
I
is
will.
very
I
pissed.
will. I will. I'm going to send him an email right now.
Yeah.
Okay, Robert,
All
thank you
right.
so much. I was going to say,
Okay.
have a
See
great
you.
day, but it's afternoon there. Have a great evening. Yeah.
All right. A good weekend. Yeah.
Yeah. Yay. All right. Bye,
Okay.
Robert. Thanks
So
again.
when you start the program, if you ever need to talk or tips, call me. I'd love to be next to you on that journey for
Uh,
sure.
thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous. I'm not going to lie.
Trust me, I was too. I was.
Yeah, I'm a sugar burner right now. You can see the puppy. I'm a sugar
Yeah.
burner, so I'm
Don't worry.
ready.
It will change without you noticing it.
Okay, good. All
All
right,
right.
Robert. Thank you. Bye.